Hello Leo, welcome. This is your full moon love and the full moon reading. The full moon is tomorrow, I believe. So I'm trying to catch up, and Leo, you are one of the 3 signs that were not in the grouping for this reading a few days ago. So I've got a moment and I want to catch up and make sure that you've got your reading all set. So I will tell you that as I've been shuffling the cards, Leo, I have been getting a message that for some of you, you're like, is this it? Is this it? And then I had the thought of like, is there enough glue to keep this relationship together? Like you question that. So that's not for everybody. That's just for somebody who, as I was doing your shuffle, was coming through. So, dear universe, what messages do you have for our Leos in love for this full moon? This full moon of October, dear universe. Messages for the greatest and highest good for our Leos in love. Ooh, that was a hard shuffle. Some things have been a little difficult, I get testing. Maybe some of you have felt like you've been tested recently. Anyway. Dear universe, what messages do you have for our Leos? So yeah, Leos, if you like this reading, hit the thumbs up button. Sometimes the messages are for the cross watcher. So keep in mind who everybody is in the story. And let's see what comes out. So I am getting the sense that you're feeling a little out of control, out of sorts. And I'm picking up some aggression. And when I say aggression, I mean anger. You know, like you're short-tempered, you're a little cross. It's almost like people, they feel like they're walking on eggshells. There's a little bit of that kind of energy. And there is this sense of losing control. And again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower card, followed by the 10 of Swords, followed by the 7 of Swords, followed by the World card. So I'm feeling like your world is crashing down around you. And there's a lot of conflict. And I think for a while now, you've been really worried, really out of sorts, trying to figure out what to do, what direction to move in. And again, like I said, in the pre-shuffle, I picked up somebody who is questioning whether or not there is really enough glue in this relationship to hold it together. Because it's like, this is what you always wanted, right? You always wanted this relationship, right? That's what you wanted, huh, Leo? But now you're hanging suspended because, like, you're not feeling the love too much. You know, it's like, it's not what I think you thought it was going to be with this person. So now the question comes up is what to do. Because I do feel like there's, more often than not, there's a lot of conflict between you and your person. So I think there's a point where you're starting to question what really makes you happy, you know, and how do you turn this around? Because it's just a matter of time before somebody walks away. You know, because how long can you continue to be in a relationship that's riddled with conflict? You know, and it's one of these things where it's not like you lie to each other, but you don't talk to each other because if they knew what you were doing, you're afraid what they would say. And rather than get them upset, you say nothing. You know, so here the Tower falls. And you know that I feel like you've been holding back. Like there's been a lot of stuff you've really wanted to say to this person and you have not said anything. Instead, it's like you've been just swallowing these swords, you know, just kind of like taking it, you know, even though because you're just afraid to say, because if your person knows what you're really feeling, you're so afraid of how they're going to react that you say nothing. And I think that's all coming to an end. And it's one of those things that as soon as you say it, you know, you're taking a chance. You're taking a real chance of where this is going to lead. Because either they're going to be all about you or they're going to be so pissed off and they're going to leave because you've been holding back something that's been really bugging you in this whole scenario, you know, and and you're at the point where you're ready to start moving on and go in another direction, but you don't know how. So I think before things are said and things go in a really bad direction, because it's almost one of those things, it's like you're so afraid of how they're going to respond that you come across a little not so nice, a little off. You know what I mean? You know, so I think you're going to know when is going to be a good time to finally like come clean and really voice what it is you need to say, Leo, so that everybody can be happy again. Because I feel like if you're not happy, nobody's happy. But again, I feel like you're really impatient, and you're really short, and you're really hard. It's like you're unapproachable. Okay, what else do we have for our Leos? You know, and it's like you're waiting. You're just waiting for the right opportunity. And I think for some of you, you're with somebody who they're just not pulling their weight. And that's bugging you. I mean, this is not the first time. It's like there's just a real imbalance between you and your person. Because it's like one person, they come and they go. They're in and they're out, you know. 1 minute they're in your corner, the next minute they're not. You know, for some people, maybe they've got a third person. And you know about it. Or maybe you have another person. Somebody does. But there's things that are not being said that need to be said. You know, and once things are voiced and everybody knows where everybody stands, because I feel like you and your person, it's like everybody wants to think that the other person knows how they're feeling, and that's just not true. It's just not true, Leo. So I think somebody needs to step up to the plate and really say what it is they need to say. And it's just a matter of time. If you don't say it, you know, circumstances are going to push it out. You know, and that could be worse, you know, because, you know, you don't want to say things and have things be dealt with that are really important about you and your person, your relationship, when you're really angry, because you don't want to say something that you might regret. So I'm really picking up that really strongly for you, Leo, that you've just got to watch your tongue, you know, watch your temper. Everybody wants to help out. Everybody wants to work it out. But see, I'm getting a lot of secrets, and I am picking up that there was someone else. So, you know, maybe all of this energy that you have that I'm picking up off of you, Leo, is because you're really guarded about not getting hurt again. But I do see you moving on. You know, and it's just like, you'll know when it's time. Because the High Priestess, it's like it's showing you things. And it's showing you things that are going to help you move in another direction. Ooh, look at that. So, I think when it comes to this relationship, this is like a wish that was not granted. And that could be where you're really upset. Like you really wanted this to work with this person. And it's almost like you're really mad that it didn't work out. And I think you did, you kept the blindfold on. And you just remained really trapped in a situation that really wasn't happy. And you have an opportunity to move on in another direction. You know, one where you feel really good. Because why be in a relationship where you don't feel good? So anyway, there's a lot to be talked about between you and your person. And how you're going to move on. But here, the King of Cups reversed. I mean, this is somebody, Leo, okay, whether this is you or them. This is somebody who is very selfish, who emotionally is detached. You know, we saw that earlier with this King, with this Knight of Pentacles reversed. I mean, they're just not really all in it. You know, I get this codependent relationship. You know, somebody's emotionally attached to you for the wrong reasons. You know, I get, you know, it's funny. I hear like, quit being their mother. As soon as you become their mother, Leo, it's over. You know, you are their partner. That's who you are, not their mother. All right, with that, I think we're going to end this. Ooh, and here's that King of Pentacles. See, I can't help feeling that somebody was married and they were fooling around on somebody else. And that comes out. That comes out. You can't be, you know, having everything your way. There's a lot of drinking going on with this person. It's in the King of Cups. It's in the Nine of Cups. It's in the Devil. It's in this Three of Cups. I mean, it's like somebody is out doing whatever they want to do and the other person is not. And that's just not fair because the other person's feeling left out in the cold and really wounded and stabbed in the back. And they're ready to move on. So I think a lot's going to come out for you, Leo. So just be prepared. Yeah, see, this came out reversed. You know, there's a lot of manipulation going on. So be careful how you use your power. Be careful of your words. Once they're out, Leo, you can't take them back. All right, so I see somebody very single, you know, not giving anybody a second chance, but it ends the conflict and everybody starts to feel good. So just, you know, whatever happens, I think this weekend's going to be very revealing for you, Leo. So just take a breath, know how to count to 10, and you'll feel much better. All right, so tune in to Love in the New Moon. That's coming up next week. I'll be traveling, so it could be interesting what I'm picking up in the reading. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's see where this goes, if this comes up again. Until then, blessed be, and I'll see you. Bye now.